Temperatures, well, you might feel it's around 16, 17, but the wind chill exactly gives you a different feel. It's quite colder than the temperature says. The two openers from their side walking out, and lots of action expected out here. Larkana challenges. You got Asad Shafiq, the captain. They've got Zishan Malik in form. Ali Imran looked good. Tayyab Tahir has to get runs because he is the mainstay in the middle order. Umaid Asif with his bowling, Shahnawaz Dani with his bowling will try to contain the opposition. Benazirabad Lals being led by Nauman Ali. And then you've got Abdul Razak's son Ali Razak on the side, Hussain Talat and Suhaib Maqsood's experience. And down the order with the bowling, Amir Yamin, and a value addition to reinforce some leg spin of Osama Mir, who will be seen in action for the first time in the Sindh Premier League. All set for the action to begin. It will be Umaid Asif to start the proceedings with the ball. Yasir on strike. Yasir Khan has looked good. We've also seen a bit of him in the domestic circuit, so he'll be out there to showcase his talent. Rehan Afridi, another very promising cricketer, has featured with the KP team and then so on. Usually, of course, is a frontline opener. Also his flexibility to come down the order. Mohammad Ilyas is the bowler who will bowl from the University Road end. He's got some pace, he's skiddy. Not very tall, but he generates that pace and bounce. He's got a slip in position. And Yasir will take strike. First ball and dot ball, and it stung him. Here's a call for the physio straight away. Ilyas, it was hit hard and hit back at the bowler. Was it a chance? The replay will tell us, but that must have stung because I just mentioned it's a bit chilly out there. But thankfully he's got a smile on his face, so yeah, no worries. Have a look at this. It was played back. Yes, it was an opportunity. It was a chance. And he's just brushed the tip of his fingers. That would have hurt, but an opportunity goes down. Being joined by Roshan and Salman Butt will take you through the first 4 overs.
There comes the magic spray. Good evening, Sikandar. Good evening, all. And once again, Larkana has having no hesitation in bowling first after they won the toss. Oh, some greats in the house. Shahid Afridi. What a play he was in his day. And of course, Abdul Razak, former greats of Pakistan cricket. Good to see Shahid Afridi still involved. I met him in the evening and I said, Afridi, how are you? And he shook me by my hand, and that handshake is still pretty strong.
Some things never change, and he's one of them. Strong, fit, young looking, and carries a lot of, charisma around himself, and certainly makes a difference with his experience. Wonderfully driven down the ground. What a great cricket shot that is. Full face of the bat. The on drive is one of the best strokes in cricket, and this was played to perfection. And Yasir indeed is someone, if he bats for 10 to 12 overs, he'll turn the game around on its head.
Yeah, it's one of the best shots, no doubt, and it's one of the difficult shots to execute, and perfectly done. The on drive. Take a look at this. Just look at the angle of the bat.
Still head. Great position, great balance, and I hope he carries on. I hope there is no commentator's curse.
Very nearly, very nearly, very nearly. Now, what I'm very interested to see is Benazirabad. What kind of score would they put up? Now, we've all heard and seen how teams struggle batting first. I can't see a reason why they should struggle here. We've just seen a very small sample, but judging by what we have seen, that's a leading edge. Goodness. 2 chances in the first over.
Yes, indeed, he's been lucky twice in the first 3 balls, and a brilliant stroke to get the boundary in the middle of them. So it's Rehan to face now. Both of these players are explosive players, but we'll have to see what they can get for this side.
See, the bowler has been at him, at the batter all the time on a length, and he induced a shot, a leading edge, and now a defense. So far it's been the first 4 deliveries. It is a lovely sight, isn't it? The National Bank Stadium looking a picture. Runs down the leg side, and 4 of them. Straying down the leg side, and they've got the boundary they're looking for.
Yes, Rehan Afridi there. He charged down the wicket, and I think he was trying to upset the bowler from his line and length, and he succeeded in that, straying on the legs, and he gave it the full swing. In the end, getting a boundary and putting the bowler off. So those are good tactics. Being an opening batter in the power play in T20 cricket and the pitch with no demons in it, I think the batters can afford to be positive. And there is the hierarchy of the Sindh Premier League, and this one, he certainly put him off his line and length. This one is wide down the leg side, goes for 5 wides. So the team score goes to 14 runs now, and still with 1 ball to go. So great start there for the Benazirabad Lals. And Larkana, well, they have opted to bowl first. They would want to make early inroads, but so far in the first over, Benazirabad, they've got off to a good start.
Last ball of the over. Through extra cover. That's another boundary. This is a massive start, a big over. 18 runs of the first over. What a start for Benazirabad. 18 without loss.
Yes, over pitch this time, trying to compensate just outside the off stump, and the batter obliged, took the half volley and gave it what it deserved. An excellent stroke, 4 more to the total. And it is absolutely a belter, the pitch at this time. I really hope to see that the batting side wins. And this is Mr. Arif, the CEO of the SPL, Mr. Shahzad, along with him, and all the dignitaries. Mr. Arif Malik sitting over there, the CEO of the league, and with him is the owner of Kingdom Valley. So all these people making it possible and making this platform a wonderful one for the youngsters to come in and make a name for themselves.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. Wonderful platform, particularly with 3 emerging players from Sindh and a national emerging player, so they're given the opportunity to come here and showcase their talent.
Yeah, and Roshan, and one thing is very important to know for all our viewers, that these 3 emerging players that we talk about, they are those players who have not arrived at the PCB system. So they have been given this platform. It's a huge opportunity for those people who are yet to hit any level of the Pakistan Cricket Board. So I think it's a great service to those people who find it hard to get through, break through into that system where they can, get those opportunities to make a name for themselves. Here they are playing amongst the international stars, seeing on television on so many channels. It's a great opportunity.
Yasir on strike. Dahani it is. Straight away has a bit of pace and bounce. Good running, good intent. This is clever cricket, dropping and running. Dahani is sharp as a fast bowler. Hit that bat hard, but they took off as soon as it hit the bat. Excellent running.
Sohaib Maqsood there in the picture, sitting in the dugout, talking to his mates, and meanwhile, this one was just play and run, and it was good, quick running. Once again, the batters, as soon as they hit the ball, they look for a run. Not there on this occasion, and another youngster there fielding. It's good to see so many young players get a chance to play along the national stars, international players, and learn from their experience, listen to their advice, and obviously try and execute that in the middle. So all that is the purpose that everybody here is for.
So he's got a man on the square leg boundary, Dhani, and he's also got a third on the boundary. So he'll have to be straight with his line and length. So far he's been good. See, the mistake in that first over was he was erring in line. He went on the leg side, also went on the offside. Shahid Afridi is here. You think he's playing? I won't put it beyond him. He'll definitely, if he could, he will.
Yes, I'm sure at some point in time in this tournament, maybe his team requires him. So I don't know for now, but definitely he is there and his experience will be valuable for his side. Meanwhile, another straight shot. This time didn't time it. No runs.
Looking to hit it on the up. Dhani is fairly sharp. He's hot. Coming on quickly to the bat. He was looking to go over the top. Didn't really time it. So it's a good start. 20 without loss. Benazirabad. They want a good score. Well, we did have dew on day one, but since then, I think with the strong breeze, the dew has disappeared, which is good news. Oh, this is a good one. Straight to the fielder though, but it was just short of a length. He was quickly onto it. Good comeback in the over. Just 3 singles.
Yes, Dhani bowling a decent over here. 3 singles off it, 2 dot balls, 21 it is for Benazirabad. They just need to be sensible. Dhani is one of those bowlers who's got pace, got the experience, but not every bowler in the opposition is like that. So they can afford to play him a bit safe. This time again a short one and not comfortable the batter. Rehan this time, 2 overs gone, 21 for no loss.
Right arm.
21 without loss. Very good comeback by Dhani to try and control things in that first over. Now change of bowling, that's understandable. Umaid coming on. So third and square leg. He's not express by any means, but he looks a canny bowler, Umaid. Just tends to vary the pace, uses the crease a bit. He's appears to be an intelligent operator.
Yes, he is a very intelligent bowler. He varies his pace, has a very good slow one and changes the ball's grip very late in his hand. In a slow mo, you can see at the top of his action, he just opens up his 2 fingers and that ball is shorter in length and slower in pace and is very deceptive. He's a lot of experience he has on his side, and this one has been cut over, not with a lot of power. Will be a couple of runs as Dhani cuts it off, gets it back to the keeper.
Seeing number of slower balls in the modern game and the number of times you bowl into the pitch, it tells you how the game has evolved. In the past, the slow ball was not something that bowlers would use regularly. They would use it as a real surprise delivery. But here you could see that, especially in the shorter format, bowlers use it up as a change-up to try and deceive the batter. This is high, very high. Could this be taken? Oh, that was a good effort, but should have been taken. He was running forward. I think the only reason could be that he was concerned about that mid-wicket fielder running back. It was a good effort though.
Yes, it's never easy when there are 2 men converging on the same catch. One running back, one running forward, and the ball as high as that. Rehan trying to flick it over the square leg, didn't time it. It was a great effort by the young fielder, and I hope he's okay, because he went through those carpets over there.
Again, pace of the ball. More work for the man at square leg, only a single. Clearly, I think he had an eye on that fielder running back. There's always this danger of colliding. And had he collided, that would have been dangerous. Take another look. Look at the fielder running back. At the same time, square leg runs in. So he sees him with his peripheral vision. And he's also keeping an eye on the ball. It's not easy.
Indeed, it's not easy. And we saw that the senior player appreciated a young guy for his effort. That's good to see. Once again, hitting the good areas, bowling to his field, and no run of that delivery. So it's been a good over so far. 5 balls, 5 runs, and a possible chance which couldn't be taken by the fielder, although he tried his best. But Benazirabad batters, they have to make sure it's a decent start. And if they can get good, decent partnerships, they could end up getting a total where they can challenge the side chasing.
Looking at the way Umaid bowled, he's got a good action. He uses the crease well, a lot of body into that bowling action. There you are, you could see that he puts in an effort, but he's clever because he tends to mix it up. 26 without loss. Without loss. That is a good over by Umaid. Very, very clever, very deceptive. Used the crease, used the change-ups quite well. Dhani continues. 3 runs of the first over. This has been a good little space for Larkana. They've come back strongly after giving away 18 runs in that first over. The next 2 overs have gone just for 2 overs and a ball has gone just for 9 runs. So there is a semblance of control that they're trying to bring in.
Yes, I mean, at the moment, you can call it a decent start by both the teams. No major damage done to any one of those. But it is important to see who gets it through, who carries on doing that for a longer period of time. And I think both these batters are quite dangerous. It's just that they keep going. That would be the important thing for the team.
High, safe. Has it gone all the way? I think it has. Maybe 1 bounce for 4. The extra bit of pace, the bounce, the top edge, they all counted. Eventually turning out to be productive. I think it's a boundary. Let's take another look.
Yes, something had to give. The bowler trying to pick up a wicket, trying to force the issue, and the batter, he was no less aggressive. He went for the stroke, and in the end, a top edge that was productive, producing 4 runs. So it's 31 now, and we are in the 4th over. Batters will look to be more aggressive. The longer the bat, I think they'll keep going hard.
Down the track, over mid-off. This is positive batting, using the pace, good intent as well. And a no ball. Goodness.
So this one boundary gets them to 36. This time use of the feet. Dhani's length is becoming predictable. The batter that he used his feet, definitely there's an element of being very predictable, because the previous one he pulled top edging it. But so far, all the balls that Dhani has bowled, they have been short of length. And I think that made the batter's case really easy to step down and use that short length and hit it back over his head.
Another short one. Again, repeats the dose, another boundary. Dhani is falling apart in this over. As you said, predictable, and he's been put away. 1 over mid-off, 1 off a top edge, and 1 behind square leg.
Yes, you can't be predictable in this game. especially when a player is playing as well as Rehan is. This time it was a slow one. He rolled his fingers over, but the length was predictable. It was short again, and with not many fielders on protecting it on the boundary line, it's an easy hit for the batter. So it's 1 4, 5 no balls and another boundary, and this over has already brought 14 runs, and there's still 3 balls to go. So this is that one big over earlier that takes the time, where the teams start to take off. Very important now that there is no wicket that falls because of a poor selection of a stroke, because I think they're off to a very good start now.
What's the change up? What will be the change up here? Slower ball, you reckon? Wide half volley? Wide Yorker?
With this field, I don't think much would change, but I think he should go for the full ball. Now, he didn't change, and he gets the wicket this time. It's caught. So he sticks to his plan, and he succeeds in the end. The batter trying to hit it over fine leg for 6, could not clear the fielder.
Well. Dhani was brave. He took the bait. Very well caught on the boundary. A deep back with square leg.
Yes, it's Tayyab there. He's one of the safe fielders, safe hands, and he took his time, judged it well, and balanced himself in the end. And made it look easy. It wasn't that easy, but Tayyab, sure, he made it look really easy. Rehan is gone. 24 of 14 he got. First blow to Benazirabad after a decent start. 40 for 1 now.
It's a good platform for Shoaib Maksud to come in. He would have preferred to have a long opening partnership, but still, I must say that the bowlers is on the defensive at the moment. This is another look, the short delivery. He continued with it, Dhani, and it was well executed. Very good catch by the man they call TT. Wants a single, didn't get it.
How many times have we seen in the 4th over that a wicket falls and the very next ball there's a panic while running? It's strange to see. So it's 3.5, 40 for 1. No real need of panicking. It's a very decent start. In fact, more than a decent start. And Shoaib Maksud, with all his experience and all his skill, he can take a bit of time and make sure that his team gets to a very good total, which obviously his presence will ensure that.
Last ball of the over. 40 for 1. Oh, done him! Dhani gets through. 2 wickets in the same over. And Larkana are back.
Wow, that's some comeback after being smashed all over the park. 2 wickets in 2 balls. 2 wickets in 3 balls actually. First one caught on the boundary, and this one just clean bowling Shoaib Maksud. Straight ball that was, maybe came in just a little bit, but his feet were in no position to defend that. So Shoaib is gone, and Benazirabad now find themselves in trouble, having lost one batter who was set and another batter who could have led them to a good total.
Well, what a change of momentum. 40 for 2. Rehan and Shoaib Maksud being cleaned up.